I've dated a couple of guys who have straight up told me a woman doesn't want a man who cries. And it's crazy because me sitting on this side of it would give anything for a man. I would give anything to be dating a man right now that actually is in touch with his emotions because that tells me that he has the capacity to feel feelings. And I want to be with somebody who has the capacity to feel their feelings because when I interact with men who don't have the capacity to feel their feelings, I end up having to coach them into their feelings so that they can meet me in my depth, which has been my own wound pattern of me overgiving. And I've had to leave connections because I saw that it would require me to show them. And I don't want to show anybody anything. I want to be met. I want a man that knows exactly what it feels like to feel every single emotion and how to process them so that when he sits with me in my space of emotion, he doesn't freak out. He doesn't dysregulate and go dissociate and have all these issues because his nervous system does not have the capacity to hold me while I am also feeling. And also, by the way, because I have such capacity to hold myself while feeling, that means that I can hold space while my man is feeling. It's crazy to me that there's this story going around that women don't want men who cry, who feel. And if that's the case, that is not a conscious woman and she still has shit she needs to deal with in herself. I would give anything to have a man standing in front of me, looking me in the eye, and to be able to meet me at the level of depth of life that I am currently walking. And I understand that it's taken me going through a lot of patterns to get to the realization that I was also a blockage in that because I kept trying to carry people and pull them with me. But let me tell you, somebody that's walking in depth just wants somebody else to meet them in the depth. They want a partner, not somebody they're coaching. I literally coach people for a living. A conscious woman is just going to want a man who can match them in depth. And unfortunately, this seems to be something that's really hard to find, at least in my life right now, because unfortunately, so many men have been taught that it's bad to feel. And that's fucking heartbreaking because I know what's on the other side of that. I know how difficult it is to be inside of oneself when you do not have the ability to feel. The insecurities that come, the shame that comes with that, the guilt, the ability to not be able to show up fully in connection. Real connection comes from connection to oneself first, and then you share that in connection. So, a conscious individual, that's what they actually want.